My name is Kathy Flaherty. I have been a member of the Connecticut Bar since October of 1997, and this is just a little bit of my story. I am also admitted to the bar in Massachusetts and New York. By the time I was finally sworn into the Connecticut Bar, I had already been admitted in 2 other states. But my admission was delayed because I live with a diagnosis of bipolar disorder. I personally do not think that's the most useful way to frame my life, but a lot of other people have judged me because of it, and that's kind of why I chose to make this video, because I think one of the things that we need to do in this profession is break down the barriers of people who feel shame, what some people call stigma, what I flat out call discrimination against lawyers who live with mental health conditions. And I happen to be one of them. It's always an honor and kind of humbling to be asked to do something and to be the first person asked to do something. This is not the first time this has happened. I don't even know how many years ago it was now that the Department of Social Services was doing video series about employing people with disabilities, and they asked me to do it. I was not the first person asked to do it, but I was the first person with a psychiatric disability to be asked to do it. And when the Bureau of Rehab Services started getting calls from people saying, man, I didn't know I could work as a result of that video, that's why I do this. For any of you who think that we can't do this, I know the law is a stressful profession. But to be told that by the people who are deciding whether I get into practice this profession, I've dealt with a hell of a lot more stress getting to the point of applying for admission to the Connecticut Bar than any of you can really possibly imagine. We all deal with stuff every day, and for people to make assumptions about our inability to do the job simply because of a diagnosis is ridiculous. I'm glad to learn that the questions have been changed and the Bar Examining Committee is focusing on conduct, which is the thing that they should be focusing on. But I'd also encourage them to remember that some of the conduct gets labeled as things because different people are viewed and judged differently. So I think the Bar Examining Committee really needs to be very thoughtful about how they ask the questions they are asked and how they deal with the yes answers to those questions.